Hello, this is your tarot reading for Sagittarius for the days of April 30th through May 6th. Welcome. Now, a lot of you Sagittarius must be making decisions this week in this particular time period, because I haven't really came up with these kind of cards. So this indicates definitely a decision that you're making and wanting to break free of what's currently going on in your life. And you're basically you've got spirituality. You're spiritual people. So you're looking at the bigger picture of things, and apparently where you're at, it feels like it's work related, isn't your cup of tea. There's like you're butting heads with people. You're at a stalemate. You got the world crossing you, so this indicates that a big decision is about to happen, and that's the best you can hope for. The Five of Wands, however, cautions you about making the wrong decision. And something happened to you in the past that definitely intensified that need to do things differently. The Ace of Wands is in the near future, so you're going to have an opportunity presented to you, but basically you're just like weighing your pros and cons to make the right decision. When I went to deep meditation and I asked the Supreme Being for help there, they said that for some of you younger Sagittarius that aren't used to working from, there needs to be realism here. You need to be realistic about when to vent your emotions and not wasting an opportunity because you vented at the wrong time, instead of maybe it's a learning situation where you head off a major blow up in front of highly visible people, or people that make decisions for you, or that could end up costing you. When to act and when not to act, and also in preparation, venting energy, and letting, a lot of you Sagittarius are sports lovers, so I see that if you don't either go running, or if you don't play your favorite sport, you don't go biking, or then you start getting crabby, because you understand this significant relationship that you have with nature, and that you have to get out and hit a golf ball, or you have to get out and play some basketball, or you have to get out and fly a kite. And I mean, it's really beautiful right now. We're moving into longer days, and there's a lot of beautiful days with no, out here in Reno, we're blessed with all this lovely weather, and we can hang outside for long periods of time. We don't have bugs, and it's really, for people who are nature lovers, this is one of the most ideal places on the planet to be. And if you don't get out and appreciate your resources, use your resources, then maybe when you're under fire or starting to stress out, it could cost you. So that's just a little cautionary. Do your jogging, or go play your basketball, or go walking out in nature. Do those things, or go weightlifting. A few people do that. So that when a lot of people don't realize that the reason why they have to be physical is that you're moving out energy. When you're building up a sweat, when you're working out, this is when you're able to move energy out of your aura, and on some level they know that if they do not run, or if they don't go weightlifting or whatever it is, that their energy doesn't move out, dissipate. That's what they always wanted to know, but nobody ever had the insight to tell them what they needed to know. Other people do that through meditation, and they have these tools to move out unwanted energy. They say if you sit by somebody in your workspace and you can feel their energy, if you're in a cubicle and you can feel it in the back, or if you work around people and after you leave for the day you have a backache or you have a headache at the end of the day, and you always wanted to know about that, especially women, it's because of the energy around us is affecting us. And I'm saying especially us women because men, we're the ones that are employed as the secretaries or the receptionist, or the secretaries that can get out a report minutes before somebody handed it to you and you have to type it up right away. That's demand energy that they're placing in your space. Here, I know you could handle that. And for you health workers too, same thing. You have a lot of responsibility, and I'm supposed to explain how the energy is top heavy right now, that there's some man-made energy on the planet that's top heavy, and since it's not dissipating, it's just kind of sitting, and it's man-made, so that's why in my daily guidance I counseled people about working on themselves, turning inside, going inside, and and putting the energy where it's going to be best met. If you sit there and watch the media and you pay attention to media, because I think a lot of people don't realize some of that stuff it's not true. So you're getting sucked in to something that's not going to go anywhere anyway. So it's just best to kind of pull away your attention and turn inward, because this is true. We are truth. Everyone here on the planet is truth. We are a part of the greater truth because we are part of God. And we can control our immediate environment, but we can't control outward conditions. So sometimes just the act of surrendering is the best thing you can do, and allowing the divine to step in to make necessary changes. That's probably where people should go. But it does create stress, so we're just going to have to build in natural stress relievers into our lives now, and be strong people, be grounded people, value our quality time, and give to ourselves in healthy ways like meditation. And I know for myself, to be a role model for other people, I know I keep my diet, it's pretty clean diet. I mean, I'm not counseling that this is right for everybody, because all I'm telling people is that for me, I've had to cut out certain foods from my diet so that I can be a more effective role model. That's all. It's kind of like if you were running for a marathon, you would have to like carb load and that stuff, but I don't. That's not what I'm suggesting for you. I don't carb load. My diet, I'm a vegan, so it helps me have more energy because I'm 52. So now I need that extra, and I'm in high altitude. I'm here in Nevada. We're high altitude. There's less oxygen in the air. So for me being a vegan, it's because I need that extra edge for me. But, I've prayed for answers for myself, what would be the best thing to do, and eating vegan and eating more plant products, what do they call that? Anyway, it gives me, the dividend is more energy and vitality, and I don't have the cloudy brain. I don't, after I eat, have to feel like I have to lie down and sleep it off kind of thing. And I bike to get my groceries, and I'm in high altitude. Did I tell you that? So to keep myself fit, happy, mentally alert, so I can counsel people, and I don't really feel like it's a lot. I don't really feel overwhelmed physically, or I feel the opposite. I feel like the more I do counsel people, the more energy I get back. But maybe it's that Celestine prophecy kind of thing. So I just want people to know that you're not the only one that feels like you've had to make changes. I feel like we've all had to make, but there's this vast shift that's happening on the planet. And in order to meet the demands of this shift, I've changed my diet. And, I went to chiropractic school. I put a lot of effort into going, I'm a healthy person. I've taken vitamins since I was in my 20s. And I noticed that wasn't doing what it used to do. But then again, I'm 52. So eating and the environmental influences, we didn't see that coming, but we still, the toxins that our food is exposed to, that's why I eat small on the food chain, because it was not in existence when there was nuclear this, that, or the other. So doesn't have that toxin exposed to it. But anyway, I told you a little bit about myself, but I think that we all need to know that we're making changes. We can feel that shift, so we're reacting, but not like we used to, because there's more people on the planet, so all they have to do, if you're in a position and you enjoy it, they can just fill that position easily. So making wise, grounded decisions so that you place yourself in the best position. That's what God's saying. Supreme beings guiding you to do. And that is quite a bit. Now, I gave you more than you probably could have. So take what you can have. And if you can't have, if you can have this much, have this much. That's good. I enjoyed being with you today, as always. I hope this was informative and helpful. God bless you and bring you great blessings throughout the week. Bye-bye.